Hello, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by today. Today I am working in my bingo book journal. Again, I am working on a bingo from Junk Journal Crafts and More. They posted on Sunday and you ask for numbers and they give you numbers, and that's on Facebook. So this week we are to make a double pocket, and my numbers, I got ticket, tissue, sticker, and something you wear. I forgot the sticker, so we'll have to get that out when we get to that. So I have a page picked out that I thought this would fit on, and that is right here. And I apologize, this thing is getting very, very full, and so it's harder to see when I do my, I need some kind of a clamp to go there. You know, I have clamps. Where did I put those? Well, I think that's a question for another day because I can't remember. Okay, so I have this paper that a friend of mine gave to me, and I thought this would be very pretty to make my pocket out of. So I'm going to put it on here like this. So let's decide. I think I want my, well, yeah, I think I want my first pocket to go about right there. But I think I'm going to cut off just a little bit of this so that we see more of the flower than green colors. I want a little bit of pink, but not a ton. It doesn't need a ton of pink. Put my bookmark up. Except for I think my page changed on me. A wee bit more. And this is just beautiful. I have no idea where she got it. It's not something that I have. So, okay, so we're going to mark this to about here, I think. And, you know, I was going to tear, or cut that. I think I will tear it. So, let me draw a line here. To right there. And then we'll also, I've never done this for drawing lines, but this works pretty good. It's a pretty easy way to get it straight. Use our tools in all the ways we can, right? Alright, let me get my ruler. I can't find it. My basket's not the way it was. I have to show you. I showed in my video. Well, one day there was a big crash in my video, which happens a lot. My cat, but this was my basket. It totally fell apart and fell on the floor, and I have not been able to find one this size, or this, you know, like this, that I want for my ruler. So my husband put tape all around it for me, so it works. But I just threw everything in there, and I don't have it organized like I did to where I could find everything. So I gotta find that. This is the one I want. But, you know, it's working. It's not very pretty to look at, but it's working. So I'm going to tear right along this line. That sure seems, no, it's this one, isn't it? I just said, that sure seems awfully big. Okay, so there's my first one. And then, well, let me make sure that's where I want that. I drew that without really paying attention. So this is going to go here. Oh, I got to cut off the end of it. And then I want this. Yeah, that's plenty there. I wanted it to continue and be the second pocket. which this I could just cut with my trimmer. I gotta get my little one out for this, because I've already got a torn edge here, and I think, wait a minute, no, I need it to be torn because that's going to be on the inside. Alright, so let's tear this one. I'm trying to think, you guys. No, I need it to be a double pocket, so I need it to be the same as this one, don't I? So there's 2 pockets. Alright, I'll get this. I'll get it. So we want it to be right here. I need my trimmer back. I'm going to start doing that when I need to draw a straight line with my ruler. Okay, so I'm very confused. It's not going to come out the same way. It's going to be this side that's sticking out, isn't it? Alright, that's okay. But I gotta have a double pocket, so I can't just put a layer underneath there to make it look like it is. I need it to... Oh, well, this is gonna work. Except it's not quite... I'm gonna have to do it like that, which will leave that, and I think I'll just probably put tape over that so things aren't getting caught on it. Now let's see how this looks on here. I don't want a huge amount of my paper showing, so that looks good right there. Okay, now I need to decide where I need to cut this. So we will cut it right here. Alright. Alright, on that line, because that one's more right. Okay, and then I think if I can do this together, I'm going to. That way they will turn out. Oops, I need this one on the back so I can see my line. That way they'll turn out exactly the same, hopefully. Hopefully. Okay. I'm dealing with another migraine today. Thankfully, I had new medicine to take, and I can't function. But it is awful. I just don't know why I'm getting them again. I went many years without them. Okay. So now... I probably didn't need to do that side. Yeah. No, this one's the one on top. I was about to say, yeah, I do because it's on top, but this one is. Oh well, I inked more than I needed to, right? I really only needed to ink the one side. Alright. So, I think, no, we can't put it down yet. But this is how it's going to be on the page, I think. But I don't want to glue it together yet because I might be sticking. I might have to cut. So it's going to be like that. Okay. Now I'll show you what I picked out for something you wear. And that started my whole theme of this. And that is this little pattern girl. She's going to go on here. And I did not ink around her, so I need to do that real quick. I'll just use my, that's not going to work very well. I ink up way more than I wanted to with that thing. I just want to get rid of the white paper. And I did print these out. Trying to get that white off her elbow there. I'm just making her elbow look like she's got skin discoloration though. That doesn't look very good there. I have failed today on my whole get up and do my cleaning. And then come in here because I spent a lot of time in bed just trying to ditch the headache. So then I also have this girl if I wanted to put her down. I'm not sure. But I went ahead and cut her out. And they look like they're in their nice summer, cool summer dresses, which I thought went good with the flowers. I think this is a pattern I could still make today and my grandkids like. Okay, so this is the top one. And I want to put her on here, and I want to put her on here, I think. But the only problem I'm seeing is she is so tiny that makes her look like she's supposed to be the mom, and this is supposed to be the little girl. So I don't know if we're going to include her. Okay. So, I also have this that I thought I had actually thought about, but I kind of think I like I had actually thought about putting that on here so that it was sticking out, which I might do that, but let's cut it different. Let's cut it a little bit different. Let me get my scissors. First I'm going to cut off this red because it's very distracting, and then just kind of cut it like this and see what we think. That way we'll still have the flower pattern behind. Whoops, that was a little bit of a sharp turn there. I'm going to have to fix some of that because the whole part right there got kind of sharp. That did too. Okay, let's fix right here because that is just too sharp for my liking. Okay, now let's see what we think. I think I'm going to like it. Yes, yes. Okay, let's ink around this. There it is. I lost it. So how is your day going? Oops, I rounded the other end, so I need to round this one. I hope you're having a good one. I hope if you're in the path of any of the storms that you're safe, that you don't, have a lot of damage to deal with. Okay, so we're going to put that on like right there, so I think we'll go ahead and do that. I can use my glue all because this is thick paper that I printed this on. I printed this on a Canon matte photo paper. I was in the thrift store one day and I found 4 packages, and I think they had them marked $1 a package, and they were brand new. Oh, it says $3.50. I thought it was cheaper. Maybe they were on sale, because I'm pretty sure I just paid less than that. But these do really good for a lot of printing, clip art, and stuff like that. They do really good. Okay, so that is going to be sticking out of our little pocket like that. Then we've got her that I want to put here, but we have to, maybe I'll do this after though. Let me put my lid on that. I want to put this down this edge. Oh, I need to cut this side. I think it's this side. Yeah, because it's folded over. And that actually made it easier to sew this together. And I'm not caring a bit if this is all straight, my cutting, because I think it adds character to it when it's not. But this is going to be my tissue paper. But I think I'll wait to put it down till I have her down, because I don't think I could put her over the top. I'm not sure what I was thinking about that. So, but we're going to cut both sides because it's just too wide. When I do these, I have learned that I like to just cut into the pattern where it's folded and go straight to my machine with it. It is easier than unfolding the whole thing and cutting a piece or 2 or 3 or how many you're going to put together, and then trying to keep them together and straight while you're sewing. They stay together and stay straighter together this way. That is my finding. Now what my top thread was a light blue and my bottom thread was a brown, so we'll just have to figure out which color. Get these in my trash before they land on my floor. Okay, so what I want to do, I think, is when I was looking for my ticket, which here's my tickets, and I might just put those across the bottom here. I think like that would look pretty good. Let's do that. Let me get some ink on there, because I gotta have her standing in the right place. I'm going to ink along the edges of the fold. These are from October Afternoon. They used to have these kits that, oh man, I'll tell you, if they were still in business and made these kits, I would buy every one of them because they are perfect for junk journaling. But they don't make them anymore, so I'm going to put that like that. And let me cut that off so I don't put the glue. I'm just trying to look and make sure I have it on here straight. So I'm going to, actually I know how to get it straight. Let's mark it and then put it in my little trimmer, and then I'll have a good straight cut. There we go. Now if you're not crazy about how them being straight, that's, you have to do that little step there. Okay, so this one, I keep forgetting which one I'm doing this. I have been saving these for just the right use, because they never really did completely work, and I think this would be good today since I'm using that little girl. Oops. I thought I was pushing them into place, and I pushed them way out of place. And I won't throw this little thing away because, you know, next time I might want to go from that side. So I'll keep that on there. Alright, now we'll take our little girl and we'll stand her right there, I think. So we'll go ahead and we'll put her down. I think, wait a minute, I gotta think on this for a minute because she doesn't have an arm showing on this side. So if I've got this, you know what, that is not gonna work. That covers up way, way too much, unless I do it like over here and cut it off. That's not so bad. I don't want to cover up all that pretty flower. But it probably, no, I don't think that's going to work. Okay, we'll skip that. Skip it. If it doesn't work, we skip it, right? Oh, I still got to get a sticker too. Can't forget that. I discovered a new way to store all those stickers I got from Temu. I'll show you that when I get my stickers out here. And I think I will go ahead and do that. Yeah, let's see. I had gotten this at my thrift store and I wasn't sure what I was going to use it for. I think it's got a hanger here. I think it's for jewelry. I think that's what it's supposed to be for. But look how good it works for this. I've got them all separated into the packages, basically the packages that they came in. So this is all of my sewing themed ones. So we'll take this out. And I just hang it over here on the wall here. Okay, I don't think we want that. Now the button basket might be kind of cool, but it's way too big. Here's the sewing basket. I'm afraid these are going to be too big. I didn't really think about that. Now that I kind of don't mind at all, except for I think it'll have to be on this side. Is there a sewing machine facing the other direction? Did I go past one? No, that one's in her. No, all of them go in the other direction. Have somebody. It's like either their little sewing room or sewing. So I guess this one's it. But I want to cut off some of that white. You knew that was coming, didn't you? There's just way too much white for my liking. My husband is laying down. He has been dealing with a lot of pain. And it's really getting to him. I said, you know, honey, you cannot crush your body up like you did and think that 2 short years later you're going to be completely pain-free. For one, he's probably got some arthritis setting into some of those bones he broke, but he broke so many bones. He crushed his sternum and crushed his pelvis, and I don't know how many ribs he broke. A numerous amount of ribs. And on top of that, tore up all his insides. He was in surgery for over 7 hours with them trying to deal with his gut because everything was just shredded in there. And so, yeah, I said, you just can't have that kind of accident and think you're not going to have some lasting pain. I'm sure I missed some bones he broke because it was a long list. Oh, he broke his hip too. He cracked one hip and he broke the other one. Like the other one wasn't broke all the way through. But what happened was he slid down a guardrail first. He had passed out. And he slid down a guardrail first, and that set off his, at least this is what they concluded. I gotta get a drink real quick. That set off his airbags, and then he went on down off the road for quite a ways, never ever braking or veering or nothing. It was a straight shot. So they knew he was out when all this happened. Not just asleep, out. Until he crashed head-on into a tree, going 55 because that's what he had the cruise set on. And by the time he finally got to that tree, the airbags had deflated. And they didn't do him any good. And so when the tree pushed all of the car inward, it pushed it all into him. The steering wheel and all that stuff. So, but he's been dealing with some serious pain the last several days. But I think that's probably pretty normal, honestly. Okay, I think this will look better since I got all of that, especially that white right there. So I'm just going to set this right there. I wanted her shoe to still show a little bit. Alright, now, maybe we should put this in the book before I put that on there, or would it be, oh, I don't have her, oh, I do have her glued down, just not her hair didn't glue down. Now, do I want to go ahead? Gonna have to keep that. I want to go over the edge, but that's not going to work and put it in the book. So I'm going to have to keep it over here, which that's kind of cut really crooked, and I'll just cut that off because I don't want to have to go in. If I go in, see, that's going to look odd, so I want it right on the edge. What's going on there? Alright, so that's the brown. That's the blue. I think we want the brown side. Alright, so here we go. Let's try to do this. Make sure I'm where you can see. And I need this. I just take it slow when I'm doing this. And you can see I'm not worried about the pleats being the perfect amount apart. I'm not bothered by that. Oh boy, I'm gonna be cutting this close, aren't I? I may have went too far with that. Maybe dried up by the time I get up there. Oh, no, no, no. I don't have enough. Oh. Well, we're just not going to have it go all the way to the top. Oh, look what happened. So I went all the way up there with the glue, and I don't have anything to cover it with. I don't know what to do about that now. Let me get some ink on this part here. There's my brush. That just looks awful. Oh boy. Do I want to put another ticket up here? Like just this portion. It's upside down though, but I don't like it like that. Put that portion up there and tear it. Yeah, I think that will help right there. Okay, let's ink up the edge of this. Okay, first thing I want to do is go along and then cut this off as I need to on the edge. Okay, and put this down. You know, I think I'll use my glue gun because it's got to go over that. I want it to have some good solid stick. This isn't going to cover that corner up completely. I'll hold it up so you can see. See, there is just a little bit where I tore that shows, but it's not in your face now, so I'm okay with it. Okay, I have ticket, tissue, sticker, and something you wear, which is her dress, of course. Okay, I had this little charm that I was going to put on here somewhere. Maybe I'll put that there, put it, instead of using the safety pin thing, the garment pin, maybe I will use, I think it's supposed to go this way. I don't know. I don't think it matters. Let me get a brad. I think that's what we'll use as a brad. Always knocking things over. So I'll have to find a brad that is small enough to go through this thing. So I'm not going to have a huge... There's oh, that's gold though. I don't want gold. Here's a green one. And look, it goes through. Okay, that's what we'll do. I'm not going to be picky and keep looking. Okay, so I think I want to put it about right, maybe right there. So let me get my little, I'll have to get my hole poker out, which I do have a hole poker right here. Let me get it. Down here. It's kind of hard to see where you're, I gotta figure out which side this opens, and then you kind of have to, it's kind of difficult to see. There we go. Okay, so we will put this right through here. Yeah, that's cute. I like that. And then I think I will, well, yeah, I was going to put some tape on there, but I think I'll just put some hot glue. Go like this, turn this over and smush it so that that hot glue flattens out as much as it can. There we go. See? That makes it nice and flat. Almost looks like a glue dot now. A very wonky glue dot. And I have a glass mat on here, so that's why I can do it. I don't know if I'd try it on the regular mat under here. Alright, so now I think we will glue these together. I had some rickrack set out. Oh, I know what else I needed to do. I forgot. I wanted to go through and put just a little bit of glue underneath each of these so that they will stay in place. So even though I made a big boo-boo and didn't sew this long enough, there's a way to fix it. Don't give up. Look around and think about what you have that you can fix your little boo-boo, and a lot of times we can do it. You know, we can come up with something that will fix that. And if, now there's been times I've done that and I could not figure out something, so I just cut another strip and sewed it. And then you come along and you take it and you stick it like under here on the other end. I can't show you now, but you stick it under one of your little pleats, and then you just keep going, and it doesn't, you can't tell that you did that unless you've got your strip totally different color, you know, sizes, not colors. You know, if you got a strip that's this wide instead of this wide, then yeah, you're going to be able to tell something's a little bit different. But I've had good luck with doing that. I got glue right there, and I'm wondering if I can cut that off, that hot glue, but the answer is yes. Okay, so this is going to go on here, like this. So I think I will use my Fabri-Tac for that. I didn't go all the way to the edge because it's not going to go all the way to the edge, because this page I cut it a little bit too short. Oops, I didn't go over as far as I wanted to. Oh, I got glue up here. Doggone it. Alright, now, well, if I put tape there, that's going to make this one a shorter one. But I think I need to do something. Maybe I can do this. Because I don't want things sticking in there and getting stuck where it doesn't come all the way to the edge. Okay, so now we are ready and hoping this fits, and it does. Yay. Just a little bit showing there, so now we only want to glue it on the top and the bottom. That hanger keeps getting in the way. And that is a charm that I got from Temu. Lots of glue hanging out here. I'm not sure why, but I do. My hands are covered. Okay, and I gotta say that for as unsure about this project as I was, I really like it. I think I went too far. Yeah, there, I gotta... There we go. Alright, so I will hold this up to show you closer. And we have a double pocket. And, let's see, ticket, tissue, sticker, and something you wear as a dress, and shoes and socks and a bow. And I forgot too what I wanted to do. I want to take, let me get the right one here. There, see it. I want to take my stickles and put on these. This is gold, it says. But I'm going to just put it around. Oops. So much for just little dots. I think I'm going to put a little blob. I'm going to wipe off the tip before I continue. And that one looks like it's pink, so let's find the pink one. I have it. I know I do. Yes, I do, right here. It kind of looks like it's separated though. This one is fruit punch. But I gotta be more careful up here because I definitely do not want to get that on her face. There we go. It might look kind of cute to use. See, I was only kidding about being done. This is Delusion Stickles, and I have not found a name on this. I think it's just a clear. But let's take it and kind of leave some strips. Whoops, boy, that one's a thick one. All right, there we go. My lid. I'll hold that up for you. So yeah, that's just going to add some shine on those flowers, and I like that. Okay, you have a blessed day, and I'll be seeing you soon. Bye!